22 minutes past 8. Bobbi Kristina Brown, the daughter of the singers Whitney Houston and Bobbi Brown, has died.
The 22-year-old passed away at a hospice surrounded by her family 6 months after being found unconscious in the bath at her home. Well, the Hollywood journalist Jeanne Wolf's been following the story for us from Los Angeles. Morning, Jeanne, and tragedy striking Whitney Houston's family once again.
Yes, tragedy, and the news as it spreads, you're getting expressions of, well, at least Bobbi Kristina is at peace, she's in a better place. And then people rewind to memories of the same thing happening to her mother, Whitney Houston, and how sad it is, at least in my mind, that this little girl never had a chance. She witnessed a lot of arguing, a lot of abuse in her parents' marriage. She witnessed a lot of drug usage, and rather than it be a cautionary tale and her moving on to a different life, she followed in that pattern and came to a very, very sad end.
You knew her and you knew Whitney as well.
Yes, I have memories of sitting in their living room with Bobbi and Whitney in one place and Bobbi Kristina across the room playing with her toys. Of course, Bobbi Kristina followed her mother wherever she went with her to openings, and really had some aspirations of her own of being an actress and a singer. But let's face it, she could never be the most beautiful creature on the planet the way her mother was, and her mother had a voice that was extraordinary. I spent time with Whitney, and certainly she could show up late and be, undependable. But when she performed, there was nothing like her. And I think her daughter knew it. But her daughter really never had a normal life.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And the incident which led to her death actually took place some time ago, didn't it?
About 6 months ago, she was found, as you pointed out, in a bathtub. What a horrible repeat of a family tragedy. And from the moment she arrived at the hospital, it was clear that she wasn't going to regain consciousness. But her family did everything. Medical helpers did everything they could to revive her. And it just wasn't going to be. And now I think we're in for some grieving, and then some pretty ugly looking into what happened, looking into the man who called himself her husband and she called him her husband, Nick Gordon, and the police are still investigating, and there's big money issues. I think what we're going to see in the next days are some very ugly, very revealing facts.
And the reaction from other people in Hollywood and Los Angeles and the world of music?
Oh, very sad. Some of them knew her when she was a child, and 22 is much too young for somebody with their life ahead of them to have died, and to die in this horrific way. It's a very sad kind of shake your head, how could this happen kind of news.
Yeah. Okay. Jeanne, thanks for talking to us. Sorry to be speaking to you under such sad circumstances. Jeanne Wolf in Los Angeles.
You are watching Breakfast 25 minutes past 8. Victoria Derbyshire is on at 9:15 on BBC 2.